Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're jumping into Forza Horizon 4 and how you guys can actually own any single car that you want in this game. Now, I have done this before in other Horizon games and I continue to do it in this game, which is exactly why I get to use any car that I want whenever I want. So this is a super simple video for you guys and instruction for you. So any further questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. Before I actually get started, please head over to my new Facebook page and my Instagram and please give me a follow. Much appreciated. Now, this video does have two main points to it. So the first point is how to use your money to actually make you more money. That way you can buy any of the cars that you want. This is actually playing the auction house to your advantage. Now, I want to buy the Sesto Elemento for my garage in the game, but I do not want to spend any of the hard-earned money that I've grinded so hard for. So I look for another way, and my method is jumping on the auction house and looking for two specific cars. Now, you can look for other cars, but I find these two pop up the most and have the highest profit available. So that is the Lamborghini Centenario and the Bugatti Veyron. So both of these cars are very popular and also very expensive. So I try and buy them under the market value. I actually ended up spending about an hour yesterday looking back and forth between these two cars, trying to find them at the low cost of 1.2 million credits. That way, if I got them, I'd be able to sell them for about 2 million credits. Every time I was actually successful, I was then able to immediately sell them and make a profit of roughly 700,000 credits. That means if I successfully bought and sold two of these cars, I would profit 1.4 million credits and be able to buy another one of these cars with that profit, which is very cool. I was actually able to successfully get 5 in 1 hour yesterday, which is great. I could have got 6, however on the very last one I was just too slow. Someone ended up sniping it before me. So all 5 of these cars actually then quickly sold for 2 million apiece, and I profited 3.5 million credits, which is more than enough to buy the Sesto Elemento. Now, here is where the second point that I talked about comes into play. While buying a car that you're looking to use and keep, always look for the lowest prices. Now, obviously that seems like it's pretty standard, but I ended up doing the exact same thing that I did with these cars for the Sesto Elemento. I looked for an undervalued car and actually bought it right away for 1.3 million credits. I can literally now use this car for the next year and I can still sell it and make a $600,000 profit if I wanted to. So sometimes they pop up at 2 million credits, which is still a really great price on all of these cars. They'll be valued at 2 million for probably the rest or the remainder of the game while it's out. But if you're not in a rush for the cars, then they do definitely pop up at the lower end prices daily. So this is how I have the most amount of fun in the game, and I actually get to experience everything that the game has to offer. I hope this actually helps you guys out. It is a very simple concept and actually pretty entertaining to do as well. So if you guys have made it this far in the video, let me know down in the comments if I should keep my Sesto Elemento or flip it and make my 600k. Now what I want to do is a full customization on the Sesto Elemento, so I hope you guys enjoy. And there she is, guys, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento sitting outside my house right now. This thing is ridiculous. It looks so good. Look at that tranny at the bottom there too. The red is so nice. I really like this car. It's honestly probably one of the nicest Lambos out there in my opinion. The first time I saw it, I think it was in the movie Need for Speed, and it was absolutely just breathtaking. So very happy I got one of these. What I want to do is go over the full customizations. Really quickly, I'm going to open it up, see what actually opens. And it looks like just the doors. If you can look inside there, the interior is just on another level as well. Maybe the back comes off, which I actually think it does. So we'll take a quick look at the engine back here. I believe this thing's running a V12, just the standard V12 Lamborghini engine. I think we can put maybe a V12 racing engine on it from Forza, but for now we're not going to do any of that. We're actually going to jump into upgrades and tunes. We'll take a look at the customizations we can do, and maybe we'll download someone else's tune. But let's go engine modifications. This thing's already decked out for stats, as you can see on the left hand side of the screen. There's 10s and a one stat of 8.1 for the speed. We can actually jump that to 8.7 with changing the engine. We can switch this thing from an all-wheel drive car to a rear-wheel drive car. No point on doing that. And of course, we can put a twin turbo or a supercharger in this thing. Right now, it is naturally aspirated. So let's take a look at the appearance package. We have a front bumper we can do, which is the splitter and the tow hitch. And then, of course, the wing, which I actually really like the stock wing that comes on this thing. But, of course, you can put this Forza GT wing. And that also looks really, really good as well. Jumping out of here, everything else is basically the same. You can do all the same stuff with the tires and the engine modifications and everything else as well. Let's go over find new tunes. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I do want to take this thing out on the road. Let's see how much horsepower we can get this thing up to. Right now it has 571 horses. We can actually get all the way up to nearly 1200 horsepower. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'll try and find one that I do like here, one that's kind of standing out to me. Honestly, I think that for the most part they're all the same. The only thing that really changes is the weight of the car. Now this is a very, very light car. I think this thing's just fully decked out of carbon fiber, created out of carbon fiber. Only cost me $2,000 to upgrade this thing, which is awesome. When I bought it off the auction house, not only did I buy it for 1.3 million credits, but I bought it fully modified as well. So it came with all the parts as well. So let's jump out of here. Let's take a quick look at the designs and paints. Some of them I've seen have kind of sucked, to be honest. A lot of people are slacking with their designs on it, but some of them are very, very cool. I'm probably just going to actually keep it stock, but we'll take a look at what sort of manufacturer colors or anything that you can do to it. Now, I did have someone else's paint on it, and I don't know exactly what was different from what was on it compared to what we can do from the manufacturer. But I think it honestly just comes in this one color. It does. The matte gray. I'm going to actually go in a little bit closer. And as you can see, it is carbon fiber. Fully made out of carbon fiber. And I love the black and red. I honestly really, really like that color. Going with a straight up black or a color doesn't really look good, to be honest. It just changes the whole car. So I'm going to keep it with carbon fiber and the red. I do like that. What we can do is dark the windows out. And of course the rims, we might have to change those. Actually, no, those came with the tunes, so never mind. I'm not a fan of those rims, but you know what? We'll make them black. I actually like the lighter gray that was on it. The stock color of them actually works a little bit better. Let's go back to the rim here. Let's go with the stock color. I think that fits the car a little bit better, that color over the sharp black. So we'll actually save that to the current car and we'll take this thing out for a spin. I'm excited. This thing is something that I used to use a lot in Forza Horizon 3, but Forza Horizon 4, I just never got around to getting it. I know you can win it in like wheel spins and things now, which is crazy, but luckily we're able to get it for a very cheap price, and now we're able to drive this thing. So we'll take it out onto the road, see what we can do. First off, we have a little bit of off-roading, which this car is definitely not designed for. However, it will be fun bringing this off-road as well. So, man, look at that. That looks so sharp with the way the light's just hitting it and reflecting off the car. That looks so good. It sounds very, very good as well. Already destroyed it. So I forgot I'm actually manual, so I'm going to actually end up changing that. Actually, you know what? I'll just leave it. Can't even keep it on the road. Let's go. Holy. Alright. That thing has a ridiculous amount of horsepower. I've never tried it yet. Then, of course, you got the rip rod. If you guys haven't seen that video or you don't have that car yet, make sure to go watch it and learn how you guys can win it. It's a really fast car and really fun as well. I'd say it's on the same level as this car actually in speed. Maybe not. Now that I'm looking at the speedometer, it's probably not the same, but it is a very fun and intense car to use, the rip rod. Alright, so we're at the highway here. I'm just going to kind of pull over and we'll do actually a launch, which is nice. There's a lot of space. I'll go all the way down and then we'll come back because it's a decline on the way back. This thing is dirty. Look where the exhaust is too. That's ridiculous. Very cool. Alright, we're off. So 245 to 265 is my guess. We'll try not to crash. Oh my gosh. Already off. That's fine. This is like kind of the warm-up. Get a little bit of a feeling. Because it's definitely coming back on the decline. Makes it go a lot faster. So we're already 240 miles an hour. 245. Holy. Dead. We are dead. Look at that car. Just destroyed. So we can definitely do 245 miles an hour. I think we could probably make it all the way up to 255. We're going to find out in a minute. Let me know down in the comments, how fast have you guys got the Sesto Elemento? I'm pretty sure this is like the top tune that you can do. All the other ones didn't look really any different. So we're actually going to spin this thing around here. Man, this thing looks so good. No need to launch it. We're just going to go and try and get this thing all the way above 250 miles an hour. Here's the decline. As you can see, we're already over 200 miles an hour. Kind of got to keep it straight. As long as I can keep this thing in control and not hit anything, then we should be good. Oh, I'm losing control. It's way too fast, man. I'm not looking at the speedometer. Oh my goodness. I'm going to rewind. How fast was that? Was that like 240 miles an hour? It felt like a lot faster. So if I can stay in this lane. There we go. 246. Can we get to 250? Oh my gosh, man. The handling on this into the corners is really good. 248. 250. 251. Come on. We're running out of room. 252. Come on, baby. 252 miles an hour, and then, of course, we're dead. We lost our wing. 252 miles an hour this thing can go. So this, so far, is the fastest car that I've been able to test out. Oh, we almost got rocked by a bus. It's definitely one of the fastest cars I've ever tested out in this game, fully modified. And honestly, into the corner, man, it just like hugged the ground and went with it. It is a little bit harder to control at top speeds, going straight. A little bit of movement with the joystick, then you're definitely moving the car. But overall, it's a very, very fun car. So again, let me know if I should sell this thing, make my 600K on it, or should I keep it and just mess around, make a couple videos on it. So anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Also, go follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.